Hello, my name's Michelle Carter and I'm doing this track of releasing suicide entities for all those who need it. I believe that light supports light, and we're going through a major global shift, and there are many light workers and people who don't know that they're light workers who are having a really tough time right now, finding life really hard. And there was somebody in my group who posted a post for someone else who's not in the group, saying that they're having a really rough time, and so we've all been working and sending love and light to this person. And I did releasing of suicide entities, and I just felt that this is so needed for so many people. Life can be really tough for some people with the energies at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some floating and raising of our vibration, which will make it much easier for the energies to shift out and to shift out and clear, because we really don't want to be feeling these energies after they've been released. We want them to go straight to source and not to feel them at all. So yeah, lots of filling, floating and expanding, and then I will do the releasing energy work with more filling, floating, clearing of the energies, and then finishing with filling and floating. Please do share this audio with anybody who you think might need it. We need all our light workers feeling powerful, strong and alive. So this is why I've done this free video, so we can all support each other in pure love and light. So filling, flowing and expanding the whole of your being now. Filling with pure love. Floating, 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 filling, flowing, expanding the whole of your being, and floating, floating, floating into higher and higher vibrations, and into the vibration of pure heaven. Filling with pure love. Filling, flowing and expanding with pure love and pure light and pure heaven. Filling with pure love. Filling, flowing, expanding and floating, floating, floating. Filling, flowing and expanding all suicide entities in and attacking you now, and sending direct to source. Floating, floating, floating. Filling, flowing, expanding, floating, floating, floating. Filling with pure love. Filling, flowing and expanding all energies, releasing and released and sending direct to source. Filling with pure love. Filling, flowing, expanding and floating. Filling with pure love. Floating, floating. Filling with pure love. Filling, flowing and expanding. Filling with pure floating, love. Floating, floating, all releasing energies direct to source. Filling with pure love. Filling with pure love. Filling the whole of your being with pure love, light and pure heaven. Filling with pure love. Flowing the whole of your being with pure love, pure light and pure heaven. Filling with pure love. Expanding the whole of your being with pure love, pure light and pure heaven. Filling with pure love. And floating, floating, floating the whole of your being into the vibrations of heaven. Filling with pure love. filling, flowing and expanding the whole of your being with pure love, pure light, pure truth and pure justice. And filling, flowing and expanding all suicide entities in and attacking you with pure love, pure light, pure truth and pure justice.
Filling with pure love.
And floating, floating, floating into the vibration of heaven.
Filling with pure
Filling, flowing and expanding the whole of your being. And floating,
filling
floating,
with pure love.
floating.
Filling with pure love. Filling with pure love.
I hope you felt the energy shift in the audio. Please do give me your feedback. You can contact me through my website, and that's michellecarter.co.uk, and I have a membership group where you can connect with lots of like-minded souls and receive lots of support and daily transmissions, and also a live call where you can speak to me and get personal issues released. So please don't struggle alone. There's lots of help out there for you, lots of energy work, so connect to like-minded souls and make the journey easier. Sending you lots of love, light and blessings, Michelle.